Hi Taurus, my name is Megan and welcome to your reading for the month of April. Before we get into the cards, I just want to clear the energy, so be mindful if you're wearing headphones. Alright, and for those of you who have birthdays this month, I am sending you a big happy birthday. I hope that you truly have an amazing day and year ahead. Alright, so we're going to get into the cards, and for this month I am using my Alice in Wonderland Oracle and Tarot cards because I do feel that that is kind of symbolic of the month of April. Kind of going down that rabbit hole, crazy energies, goofy energies. Alright, Taurus, April. Alright, so your overall energy for this month is never jam today, promises that never come to be, empty words, not living in the now. So this is about not living your life for other people, not living your life to be fulfilled by other people. This is about giving yourself the sweets, the nectar, the love, the care, the nurturing energy that you are seeking outside of yourself. It first has to come within you before you can be a vibrational match to perceive of it around you. So if you're not in vibrational match of love, within yourself, you're not going to see that energy come around you from other people. You have to first be the energy that you want to perceive of. So if you are struggling with love in your life, it's first about loving yourself, giving yourself the love and the sweets and all of that you need in order to be fulfilled. And then it's just like the cherry on top of the cake when Spirit sends more people to kind of exacerbate that energy and tack on more of that energy through other people. Same thing with like money. If you're not in the vibration of abundance, you're not going to see more money coming in. You have to first be the energy of what you wish to perceive. So this is about not living your life for other people to give you what you need. You need to give yourself what you need. Because people are not here to complete you. You are here to complete yourself. All right. Taurus, April. And you're going to be a lot happier too if you get it from yourself. If you try to seek outside of yourself for anything, for any kind of energy, you will always be disappointed. And that's what this message is saying. And to also live in the now present moment. Don't be concerned about the past or the future. Just enjoy the now. Stop and smell the roses. And it's also, too, like, when people make promises that they can't keep or stuff like that, it really disheartens you. But it's about making promises to yourself and, giving yourself what you need so that you're not disappointed, because, you can be there for you, and it's up to you if you disappoint yourself. The Herald, how long is forever? Sometimes just 1 second. Yeah, so this is kind of backing the energy we were just talking about you perpetuating this cycle of misery by you seeking outside of yourself rather than going within to give yourself the energy that you need. And you can also go into nature to get assistance from Mother Nature to help nurture you, because she is a big healer. So if you're seeking love, if you're seeking healing or nurturing energy, ask your guides, ask your angels to assist you on how to create that for yourself. But the easiest way is to go into nature, hug a tree. You will feel the presence of the tree, or just sit underneath a tree. You will feel that energy come over you and kind of nurture you and give you a hug and, say like, it's going to be okay. Everything's okay. Listening to the birds, seeing nature, all of that energy just is kind of like a mere reflection of God's love for you. But it's up to you when you decide to, you know, stop seeking outside of yourself and go within and give yourself the love you need. And then we have fish, footman. No wise fish would go anywhere without a purpose, a porpoise. So this is really a month for you to get to understand your purpose of why you're here, to really do some deep diving soul searching as to what fulfills you, what doesn't fulfill you, to kind of de-weed your garden of life, pull out the weeds that are kind of contaminating or polluting your garden, and really give nurturing energy and keep watering the seeds or the plants of that which is helping you or benefiting you. And also to finding a creative outlet that helps give you purpose. Like if you are bored in life or you're lacking purpose, just sometimes finding a creative outlet. Go to a hobby or a craft store and just walk around and see if something suits your fancy, or play an instrument or dance or write or sing or draw, paint. Do whatever you can to channel your energy in a creative way. That's going to be very uplifting to your spirit. It's going to give you that passionate, creative, fiery energy, because when we work on creative projects, it lights our soul up. It gives us something to look forward to. You know, it's something we're here to create. That's why our soul is here. We are incarnated for creation purpose, to come here to create a life. And, you know, so tapping into the creative energy is very nurturing and healing. The red queen's crown, can you stand on your head? That's just a goofy energy, but we'll get into the tarot in a moment for more clarity. And then we have Alice. If I had a world of my own, everything would be nonsense. So this is encouraging you to be goofy, to be playful, to bring out that inner child in April, and to really just allow yourself to not be so serious in life, and to get back to the joy, the wonderment. You know, like Alice, she goes down the rabbit hole. She is curious and just goes on an adventure. That's kind of the month of April for you, is to just kind of seek out life in an adventurous way, in a creative way, in a fun way, to bring the magic back. All right, let's get some tarot clarity here. And then just shuffle these. If I can do this without... Okay. All right, Taurus, April. Alright, so we have 3 of Wands going under the red queen's crown. Can you stand on your head? So this is about looking to the future, looking to, you know, he's focused on his stopwatch here, or his little watch, pocket watch. Looking to the future and seeing, when is it time? Because we also have how long is forever. So when is it time to start putting yourself first? When is it time to end this repetitive cycle that you have been on? And, you know, it's like your soul is ready to change things up and to do things in a different way. So if you've been thinking a certain way, let's start thinking about changing the way we think, and thinking in a different way, meaning like if you wake up every single day and you constantly think about your problems, maybe wake up and choose not to think about your problems, but to only focus on that which is good in your life. Or, if you don't work out, maybe it's time to start working out. If you don't eat healthy, maybe it's time to start eating healthy. It's about looking to the future and seeing what can you do differently to help expand you and grow you in a new way that helps you essentially grow, to help your soul and your body continue on in a positive direction, making positive choices and changes. All right, the Emperor going under the Herald. How long is forever? Sometimes just 1 second. So the Emperor is a very in his power kind of card here. He is this is an energy about respect, leadership, strategic planning, could be a father figure. So some of you may be planning to be a father or planning to, start a family and looking at life in a different way to start planning for the young that you want to bring in. This could also just be about you being like that, leader of the house, so to speak, energy, but it's more about leader of your life. So leading your life in a way in April that moves you in a positive direction is the ultimate message here. And stopping the repetitive cycle of negative thoughts, stopping the repetitive cycle of doing things in a negative way, changing, like your overall energy here, changing your thought process around like trying to seek attention or love or whatever it is that you need from those around you, and rather just focusing inward and giving that energy to yourself so that you're more fulfilled. Because if you're constantly seeking for anything outside of yourself, you will always be disappointed or let down. So it's about giving yourself the energy, the time, the love, the support that you need, and being like that own father figure in your life, or mother figure, or whatever it is that you're lacking energetically, the support and the love and the nurturing energy that you need, giving that to yourself in April. And then for your overall energy, we have Knight of Pentacles going under never jam today, promises never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now. So it's about living in the now, present moment again, and not looking to the past, not looking to the future, because life happens in the now. Life doesn't happen in the past nor in the future. The only living that happens is in the now, present moment. And Knight of Pentacles is about you planting the seeds, nurturing the seeds, watering the seeds that you wish to see to come to fruition. So if you're thinking negative things, you're manifesting negative things. You're planting seeds of negativity, and those are the crops that are going to grow in your garden of life. If you're planting seeds of love for yourself, self-love, of abundance, of good things, that's going to be the crops that grow in your garden that start to come to fruition. But if your crops are polluted or toxic, that's detrimental to your soul's growth and evolution, and it's time to shift things and plant new seeds. So April is the time for you to plant new seeds that are healthy, that are abundant, that are, that help you know your self-worth, to help give you self-love and respect. And if you don't have respect for yourself, you can't have respect for other people. If you don't have love for yourself, you can't have love for other people. If it goes with anything. So this is a month for you to just plant those seeds and to just have patience, not only with yourself, but with God and God's universal timing for when things come into play in your life. Because certain lessons have to happen in your life in order for you to get it. The light bulb goes off, and then you up level your vibration and frequency shifts, and now you're oscillating at a different vibration and frequency to manifest and be magnetically attracting in things that match your new vibration and frequency. So if you're at a lower vibration and you're trying to manifest in love, you're going to attract in unhealthy partners. If you shift your vibration and love yourself and know your worth and respect yourself and speak kindly and do kind things for yourself, you will manifest in a partner that vibrates and matches those things to you. So it's just overall a slow, patient energy. You know, the Knight of Pentacles energy is very slow, but it's very patient. So it's just about, you know, continuing to put in the hard work, continuing to work on yourself, and be the reliable person that you are seeking. You know, the people that you are maybe trying to rely on in life, it's about now putting yourself in that pedestal of like, I'm relying on myself. I am the only one that needs to fix my life. I am not going to look outside of myself for anyone to fix me or to help me or to whatever, to love me. I'm going to first give myself that which I am seeking, and then God will bring in, universe will bring in all the energies, the people, the resources to me that match that new frequency that I am vibrating. Because right now, if you're not seeing, you know, the love from outside of yourself or anything like that, it's because your vibration is still attracting in the lower vibrational things, and we have to shift it. So it's about listening to the advice over here about it's time to shift things and work on ourselves in a different way than we've done before. And then we have Nine of Swords going under Fish Footman. No wise fish would go anywhere without a purpose. So I do feel some of you are confused in April, maybe depressed, anxieties, nightmares, and this is time for you to end this nightmare and this anxiety and this stress, because ultimately these swords are about thoughts and words. So what thoughts are you thinking? What words are you speaking that's causing you to be in this anxiety? Because this isn't real. This is not physical energy here. This is all thoughts and words. So it hasn't yet manifested into the physical. It's just in the mind, in the egoic mind. So you have the power to overcome the mind and to shift your vibration and choose a different reality for yourself. Choose to not think about things that make you stressed or worried or depressed. Choose to think about things that give you that abundance energy. See the difference here? You can choose to live in this energy versus this. It's your choice. And again, it goes back to how long is forever, sometimes just 1 second. So in a nanosecond, you can choose to shift out of your thought process that makes you feel these anxieties or depression or fears, because false evidence appearing real, that's what fear stands for. It's not real. It hasn't yet manifested. You're only thinking these things. But if you continue to lament on these things and think on these things, you will be planting those seeds, and that will be the crop that you produce in your life garden. So if you don't want to produce fearful things or manifest in things that give you anxiety or fear, it's about shifting your mind and going into your purpose. And the way you can shift your mind, again, the easiest way, do something creative. Paint, draw, write, dance, sing. Do something creative that redirects your mind in a creative, healthy way. You know, when you start to get into your fears or your anxieties, maybe go into meditation, breathe through it, and just be like, okay, I'm processing fear. Let's release it. Let's let the worst case scenario come up. So I look at it and I clear it and I move past it and I don't keep lamenting on it, you know? And then we have the Hierophant. Oh, the other thing your guides are saying is just with the meditation for 30 minutes a day, tell yourself for 30 minutes a day, I'm going to meditate or calm my mind or go in nature and connect and disconnect from all anxiety, all worry, all fear. For 30 minutes a day, I am not allowed to think fearful things. I'm not allowed to speak negative things. I am only allowed to focus on the positive, the good that is in my life. And that's going to help retrain your brain, because your brain is on a loop, on a pattern. Our brains are very pattern based. They loop in patterns. So the thought process you have is a pattern, and it's about breaking those cycles and those patterns and recreating a new cycle and a new pattern, a way of thinking that isn't going to bring you to this energy, but rather bring you into this energy. All right. The Hierophant. It's also about checking in with yourself every single day. When you catch yourself in these fearful thoughts, like, be like, oop, I need to shift this. Let me counteract that negative thought or that fearful thought with a positive one. Like if you're like, oh, I have no money, let me counteract it with, oh my gosh, I have so much abundance coming in. I am so excited that I can't wait for this abundance to finally come in, because I know it's going to be so beautiful. Or if you're alone, like, I can't wait for the love to come in. And my phone just dinged to confirm that. I can't wait for the love to come in. You know, I can't wait for me to produce the love that I am seeking, because it's going to be so beautiful and magical. You know, just redirect your mind and think in a different way, shift it in a different way. So you're focused on what you want versus what you don't want. because the energy on the planet, we're manifesting things at a quicker rate. So just be careful with what you're manifesting. The Hierophant, this is about conformity. It's about structure. It's about doing things differently. You know, this is how you were taught, how you were raised, how you maybe have been going through life doing traditions, conventional things, conformity. And if I had a world of my own, everything would be nonsense. This is about going against the grain, going against the conformity, against the programming of life, that life has taught you to be a certain way or think a certain way. Alice goes against the grain. She goes against everything that she was taught. She goes against everything that people try to tell her is real or not real. And she chooses to believe her own reality and create her own reality in a world that's magical, in a world that's nonsense and fun and playful. She doesn't want to live in a world that's, you know, tough and negative and depressing. She chooses to create a world that's beautiful and magical and to live in that vibration instead. So that's kind of the message there, is to create your own reality that is magical and vibrating beautiful things, even amongst the chaos that exists in the world. You can do this. All right, let's get some tarot clarity. Why is the Three of Wands here? Yeah. So this is the toxic energy that you are looking to move away from. So, you know, Three of Wands, expansion, travel, looking ahead to the future. This is about moving past these toxic thoughts, these toxic behaviors, these toxic patterns that you have repeated that are not doing your body, mind, or soul any good. It's about ending that and moving away from that. All right, one more. Three of Wands. I'm going to take this one because it's popping out. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. When you move away from that toxicity, those toxic devilish thoughts, because the devil likes to betray people and lure them into this heavy energy and make them believe into fears that are not real. So when you don't believe into that energy, this is the energy that comes in. Ten of Pentacles, which is about, you know, abundance and beautiful blessings coming in. And now we're going to get clarity on the Emperor. Let's see. Emperor. Yeah, the Magician. How long is forever? Sometimes just 1 second. So this is about creating your reality and utilizing the tools and the resources that you have to shift your vibration, to create a new existence for yourself, because magic exists within you and you are a creator. You can manifest that which you want because you have manifested that which you currently have. So at some point in time, you are manifesting that which you currently have, which means that you have belief in yourself when you look at it from that perspective, that you can create the reality you want. But it starts up here. If you're not thinking right, if you're not speaking right, if you're not in the right vibration energetically, believing in what you're trying to call in, you won't call it in. You have to believe in it emotionally, which is the Cups. You have to create it physically in your mind, see it in your mind and physically create it. And then with the Swords energy, this is thoughts and words. So you have to speak it and think it, and then it manifests into the physical with the Pentacles here. That's how manifestation works. So this is a month for you to really get into touch with how you're manifesting and to start really, you know, looking at what you've been manifesting, how you've been thinking, how you've been speaking, and to really course correct that. You know, it's just like changing your diet or starting a workout program. It's like if you're on a workout program, you're not going to cheat and, you know, eat bad foods. The same way, if you're manifesting in something, you're not going to think and speak negatively, because that is counterproductive towards what you're trying to do. All right, let's get some clarity on I don't even know what I was getting clarity on. Hang on. Well, let's get some clarity on the Knight of Pentacles here. Knight of Pentacles. Whoa, Knight of Cups, which is promises never come to be, empty words, not living in the now. Yeah, so when you plant new seeds and you start thinking in a positive way and you start grounding your energy into the now present moment and not living in the past or the future, you have an emotional offer coming through, this new love energy coming through, which you're gifting back to yourself first, but then it could come in the form of another person, romance, proposals, that sort of energy. But it's just something new is coming in from you doing all the advice, heeding the advice here. Something new will be coming in that's an emotional offer. Let's see, one more with this Knight of Cups. Yeah, but it's about setting boundaries and not allowing yourself to fall back into these old cycles or patterns. Otherwise, you're going to block that energy from coming through. But this is also about setting boundaries with those around you and, you know, asking people to help you with this, you know. So if you are needy and codependent, asking people to help assist you and just be like, you know, I'm setting a boundary here. So if I get needy or codependent or start to, you know, rely on you too much, please notify me or tell me so that I can shift that immediately, because I'm in a pattern and I'm trying to break this cycle or pattern. So just ask people to help you with these boundaries so that you don't fall back into these old patterns. All right, Nine of Swords. I do this with my family. I say, you know, if I say something negative, call me out. If I, you know, do this or that, like, call me out. You know, sometimes our brain is so programmed and so on, you know, autopilot that we just don't even really consciously know what we're saying or doing sometimes. Okay, Nine of Swords. And you'll know if you're on track by how you feel. If you start feeling really negative or heavy, you know that you're not on track with, and you have to shift it in a positive direction. But if you start feeling better and more light and more free-spirited, that's letting you know that you're on vibrational track. And then we have the Chariot under, you know, no wise fish would go anywhere without a purpose. Under Nine of Swords, we have movement in this direction here. So the Chariot is about movement. It's about action, change, journeying. So you are taking action. When you take action and you create a change in your life, this anxiety, this depression goes away, you know. Let's get one more here with this Chariot. What was that card? I don't feel that's the right card, so let's go this way. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Change, moving away from these old toxic ways, looking to the future, looking to doing something differently, looking to being different with your thoughts and your words and your energy. Because your reality, if you don't like it, it all happens in your mind first. You shift your reality in your mind. You can change your thought process, your words, and your vibration just by thinking differently. And once you start to make small little changes, you will shift your reality and you may start to enjoy the life that you currently have because you've shifted your vibration, you've shifted your thought process, you've come to a higher perspective, and looking at life through a different lens, a different perspective will help you appreciate. It's about getting back into gratitude for that which you have. All right, the Hierophant. What's this? Yeah, creating the reality you want, using all of your power, harnessing all of your power to create this new world, this new magical world. I have done this for myself, so that's why I can speak on this, is because I choose to live in a magical, happy-go-lucky, free-spirited world, regardless of the chaos that is ensuing in the world right now. I choose to live in a magical place just like Alice. I choose to, and it's not like, oh, I'm delusional or I'm in denial. No, I am fully aware of what's going on in the world, and I send love and compassion out to those who are suffering. But first, I gave myself the healing that I need and shifted my vibration and my frequency and my thoughts and my words to, for a long period of time, I worked on myself in order to achieve this ability to create the reality that I'm living in a magical place. And every day I wake up feeling good, excited, passionate. Yeah, I have my down days like we all do. We're human. But you're going to get here. You're going to be like the king, you know, of the castle and able to harness this magical leadership, powerful, courageous, charming energy. Like, you know, this is like wizard energy here. You're able to create the reality that you want. But you have to first understand the power that you have. And doing meditation, going in nature, that really helps you understand how powerful we are as humans. You know, you're a soul. Only a fractal of your soul is here incarnated in this body because your soul is too big to fully embody this one, you know, body. So you're a very, very, very powerful, immortal soul. And the power that you hold, I think that's what you have to look at in the month of April, is the power that you hold to create. And really get back to understanding like why you incarnated here. Like what was your soul's mission when you incarnated here? Going into meditation will really help clarify that for you. Yeah, 5 of Cups, moving away from sadness, moving away from things that make you feel that loss, that grief, that regret, that abandoned, unloved energy, because you have been unloving yourself or abandoning yourself, which is why you're seeing it in your physical reality. But when you love yourself and you nurture yourself and you go through the healing that you need into meditation, heal your energy, start doing the shadow work, this energy will shift and you will start being a lot happier. You know, we all go through dark nights of the soul where we're purging and we're healing and we're growing. And, you know, yeah, then we come to these 2 cards, which is Judgment. This is a wake-up call for your soul. It's time to wake up to your purpose. It's time to wake up and realize that you are the creator and that you are here for a very powerful purpose. And it's about remembering this purpose. And meditation, I truly believe, will help illuminate that for you. People are always like, what is my purpose? Why am I here? Meditate and integrate the energies that are coming in, and you will get clarity. You will get a knowing, a nudging, and this abundance energy coming in, the sun returning to you, happiness, joy, material abundance, all of that success coming and returning to you when you start working on yourself and start loving yourself and nurturing yourself and looking to go within for everything that you need. All right, guys, I'm sending you so much positive energy. I hope that resonated. If it did, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I will see you in another video. Bye.